Now I want to introduce Mr. Paul Burek, the head of the Plaza Committee, to say a few words.
Well, thank you all for coming. This is a great day for the Federation. This is the first time the Federation is taking on a project of this magnitude. A few years ago, we did the little kiosk over there, but this dwarfs it by multiple times. What I hope that this plaza will accomplish, besides the things that were already mentioned, the gathering place of the various nationalities, place for performances and sharing of ideas and education, but I believe as an architect that having a large central plaza like this will define the gardens and let people know that they have arrived in the gardens and it's time to park and get out of the car and start walking in the gardens. And I think that doesn't happen right now very much. So, and I just heard that we may have a permission to use the property across the street as parking. Mayor, thank you. That will be a great asset. I want to credit the architect. Being an architect myself, we often sort of get the sidebar recognition. And I think the architect of this plaza really came through with some great ideas. We had sort of an early design charrette 3 years ago when this process started. And Bert Shakarian behind me came forth with a grand design and just took it from there on and delivered the project to a point where we are at today, ready for the groundbreaking. I had the opportunity to visit Falling Waters, which is Frank Lloyd Wright's masterpiece. Frank Lloyd Wright, if you don't know, is probably an iconic American architect. And so I picked up a little gift for Birch. As an architect, when you sit down in front of blank paper and you have your pencil and you start dreaming, and I'm sure Birch went through many pencils before he refined his design. Of course, he probably did it on a computer now. But we're with the older generation where we work with pencil. And so I brought him a set of pencils from Frank Lloyd Wright's Falling Water house. And they're kind of special. Each pencil has a quote from Frank Lloyd Wright. For example, on the back it says, this is Frank Lloyd Wright, "You have to go wholeheartedly into anything in order to achieve anything worth having." So that's the way it is. So Birch Shakarian, please come. And I would also like Sheila Crawford, and I got to give credit to Sheila Crawford, who was president when this process got started, and she has originated or been fundamental to this plaza. So Sheila, why don't you come here and you guys can share a few words. Here are your pencils.
Thank you. I need one of them. We are pleased to share this exciting endeavor with you to create a civic place that celebrates the centennial of the Cleveland Cultural Gardens Federation. This is a fine opportunity to both increase awareness of our cultural heritage as Americans and to create a wonderful teaching moment for the community at large. The plaza shall serve as a gathering place for our One World Day event that celebrates citizenship, including cultural events throughout the year. In this regard, we are the custodians of this important national patrimony. Set in Rockefeller Park between Lake Erie and University Circle, The gardens include sculptures and memorials representing more than 30 nationalities. It is a landmark with a cosmopolitan reputation that promotes understanding. It is our intent to provide a setting for memory, meaning, reflection, and community. Thank you for your support. Thank you, Paul. By the way, a great story about Frank Lloyd Wright. When Falling Water was completed, Edgar Kaufman, who was the owner, was having dinner. And all of a sudden, there was a roof leak. And he got on the phone and he called Wright and he said to Wright, Mr. Wright, I have a roof leak here right at my dinner table. What shall I do? Wright, in his grandiose way, said, move your chair.
Thank you, Burge. That's a great story. Well, I'm Sheila Murphy Crawford, and I'm the past president of the Cleveland Cultural Gardens Federation. And along with Dr. Curry and Paul Burek, you have three presidents right here who have been leaders of the cultural gardens, who are custodians and care for them. And you can tell that we're not going away. We love the gardens. We will be here, all of us, to protect them and to make sure that they prosper. And we will do our best to do the best for you, for the delegates, for all the nationalities that belong to the Cleveland Cultural Gardens. And we can't thank you enough. In addition, I want to thank all those who volunteered today. You know, we're very careful about spending your money. And we are so grateful to you for donating to this project as well as the other cultural garden projects. But thank you. We were careful. Thank you to the band, No Strangers Here. I know you were introduced to my husband, Bob, but also we have Larry Bachtel and Pat Hoynes and most of all, their music director and promoter, Michael Conkey. So thank you to all of you for coming today and donating your services and the sound equipment and everything to make the day special. Also, to all the delegates who brought the food today, that too was a part of the evening. We hope you go over and finish it and enjoy yourselves. When we talked about doing this plaza in 2016, which was the 100th anniversary, it was important to me that we try to do some kind of project that would honor those volunteers in the past, those who had been here for 100 years, who kept the gardens going no matter what the status. But they, with their hard work, kept pushing forward. They never gave up. They persevered. To those who are amongst you today who continue that task and are just as dedicated and hardworking. And then also to the future generations, we hope this moves on and that this Centennial Plaza will be just a symbol of how all of us, no matter our backgrounds, our homelands, our nationalities, but all of us work together for the glory of this space, our peace through mutual understanding, and most of all, our beautiful city of Cleveland. So thank you very much to all of you for your support. Thank you.
I'd like to introduce to you our constructor or contractor, Fahim Jemail from Lakeland. We went to a competitive bidding, and he was the low bidder, and he got the job. That's all there was to it. And at the same time, his assistant, very capable assistant, and if you can believe, his name is Jose Casanova, and that's not his stage name. That's his actual name. He's the project manager.
Thank you all.